The Chisholm Trail was used from 1867 to 1884 and was established by Black Beaver and Jesse Chisholm. Jesse Chisholm, a Scott Cherokee merchant, and Black Beaver, a Lenape guide and rancher, pioneered the trail, envisioning it as a conduit for trade goods and later cattle. It was vital for cattle drives from Texas to railheads in Kansas. The railroads provided a way to transport cattle to eastern markets more efficiently, thus making cattle ranching a lucrative business. The trail played a crucial role in the post-Civil War era when demand for beef was high. Facilitating the transportation of livestock to markets, the Chisholm Trail started in DeWitt County, Texas. Cowboys would gather herds of cattle from various ranches and drive them along the trail, which stretched approximately 1,000 miles. The trail began at Caldwell Flats, where the first cattle drive of the Chisholm Trail originated in April 1866 near the present-day city of Cuero in DeWitt County, Texas, and extended northward through Texas, Oklahoma, and into Kansas. Cowboys were the main labor force responsible for driving the cattle along the trail. They were skilled horsemen and experienced in handling large herds of cattle. The Chisholm Trail reflected the diverse cultural landscape of the American West during the late 19th century. While many cowboys were of Anglo-American descent, there were also significant numbers of African American, Native American, and Mexican cowboys. The Mexican cowboy is commonly called a vaquero. The term vaquero originates from the Spanish word vaca, meaning cow, and ero, meaning worker. Vaqueros played a significant role in the history of the American West, particularly on the Chisholm Trail, where their skills in herding cattle was highly valued. They influenced the development of the American cowboy culture and were known for their expertise in riding, roping, and tending to livestock. Life on the trail was treacherous, passing through hostile territory with risks of attacks by Native Americans and cattle rustlers. Cowboys encountered various landscapes including prairies, rivers like the Red River, and rough terrain. Famous tales include the exploits of cowboy John Simpson Chisholm and the struggles of drovers facing stampedes and natural disasters, along with cowboy Charles Samuel Robinson, a modest farmer on the country's frontier in East Texas. Hard times came, and when all else failed, he forked a horse and trailed herds of cattle from Texas to Kansas because he needed the money to feed his family. While on the trail, he faced peril and adventure. Cowboys spent months on the trail, enduring many harsh conditions, and while pay varied, it was typically around $30–40 per month. The youngsters who went up the trail fancied themselves as cowboys of fortune, and much like young soldiers, they left home fresh-faced and brave, only to return after one season hardened and wise, or in cowboy parlance, with gravel in their gizzard. It's estimated that millions of cattle were driven on the Chisholm Trail during its years of operation. The Chisholm Trail transformed the cattle industry, benefiting Texas ranchers who drove their cattle to northern markets like Abilene, Kansas, where demand was high. It also facilitated economic growth in towns along the trail, such as Fort Worth, by providing a vital link to national markets. The decline of the Chisholm Trail began in 1876 when it was closed to northbound cattle herds, forcing cattlemen to seek alternative routes farther west. Factors such as the fencing of the open range, the expansion of railroads, and the settlement of the western frontier led to the decline of the trail drive era. By 1884, the Chisholm Trail had faded into history. The Chisholm Trail played a pivotal role in the development of the American West, facilitating the rise of the cattle industry, promoting economic growth, and contributing to the legend of the American cowboy. Its legacy lives on in the folklore, literature, and history of the Old West, forever immortalizing the brave souls who drove cattle along its dusty path.